Now the white of the eye is very much turned away from the light source. And you can just think about how the nose is turning and getting darker over here from here. And that eyeball, or the forehead, is turning and getting darker on the right. That eyeball is also getting quite dark. So when I squint, what defines the eye there, the eyeball, the white of the eyeball, and the dark of the iris here actually kind of start to blend together a little bit. Highlight down here on the lower lid. It's a little trough between the eyeball and the lower lid there. I'll get a little highlight right here and here. There's maybe going to be some lighter. Even with this lid up there, I want to think about this lid. If I could just take that lid, instead of it being flat, and imagine it being kind of round this eyeball, and take that and just like float it out like a little Lego piece or something, a little 3D piece, it would be getting darker as it goes over to the right. And it's not flat, it's turning, it's got to be getting darker as it goes to the right. And there's going to be a highlight there, and there's going to be form lighting on it. But just trying to think about every form is constantly turning either towards the light or away from it. And the more you can get that on your painting, the more sense of light you're going to capture. I'm going to get that highlight in here. It's a bit of a big brush. Let's just try to load the tip up and just get that very thin highlight. Thinking about where it is side to side. Is it further to the left? Is it further to the right? I think I want to go a little bit further to the left. And I don't mind, I'm putting that highlight in, kind of dragged it down here too much, I gotta cover it back. I don't mind making that highlight a little bit juicy. Sometimes I'll try to grab, I don't know if you can see that on the screen there, like it's got a little ropey kind of point, and I'll just try to put that point in right where I want it. This brush is too big. That brush is too big. Let's use a smaller brush again. It's just this eye is so small that the brush is not giving me the control I want. So let's just knock some of that down. Sometimes I do like to think though, and like it's amazing, right? The eye-hand coordination that one has, and you're trying to put something in, and you're going to make a mark somewhere, and just this idea maybe of, if you're going to make a mark somewhere, just sort of trusting that it's going to be where you want it to be. And just sort of having that confidence. Doesn't mean it happens, but just sort of trusting that your brain will move your arm in this way that will put it where you want it to be. It's kind of like this idea, you throw the basketball up and it's going to come down somewhere. Might as well come down in the basket. You can see I don't play for the NBA, obviously. person well, in many ways, is one of the hardest things, just because we're human and so we're so attuned to little differences. But when you paint a human well, you can paint basically anything well.